Ross Crystal back on Showbiz Express with Jack, Asia, and Matt, co-stars of ABC's How to Get Away with Murder. Let me begin by just stepping back to that very special moment as the star of your series, Viola Davis, became the first African-American woman to accept the Emmy Award for Best Actress in a Drama. What was going through your mind at that time? Let me begin with Matt.
So well deserved. I was so happy, but also not surprised. She's such a force of nature as an actress, and and as we heard her words, this is a really this is essentially a historic moment. The first Black actress to win lead actress in a television show. It's incredible, and it's and the way she phrased that and everything. It was just really wonderful.
Asia?
I wanted it to be her so badly. I hoped, I didn't know if it was going to be her. There's a lot of talent in that room, obviously. But when he said her name, I couldn't help but cry. I was just so moved. And then her speech, which was just stunning, the way she just laid it all out there. And I felt like we were all just feeling so illuminated by her. And yeah, it's historic. And to think that I get to work with someone who has made history, be on a show that is a part of making history, much, much needed history. And now all I can hope for is that there are other people of other races that will be able to experience what I experienced that night.
I actually wasn't watching. I was so anxious. I was at the bar watching the Seahawks play, and my sister texted me just a bunch of exclamation points, and so I knew V had won, and I jumped on Twitter just to see the response there, and I think that was so illuminating for me. To see people respond in the way that they did was I had to take a moment from the Seahawks game and just really feel, how palpable it was in the social Twitter sphere.
Yeah.
That people were ready. People were ready.
Okay, guys, if someone's never seen the series before, they've never seen How to Get Away with Murder, what do they need to know as they start watching this season?
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong? Yeah.
If you've never seen How to Get Away with Murder, you would immediately learn that it is centered around this amazing criminal defense attorney and law professor, Annalise Keating.
Emmy-winning.
Yes.
Emmy-winning Viola Davis.
Emmy-winning Viola Davis, who plays Professor Annalise Keating, and a group of law students that get wrapped up in the murder and the attempt to hide the body of her now deceased husband.
Yeah. And maintain some semblance of everyday life.
And Matt, explain how your role weaves into all of this.
Yeah, my character, he tends to be he's a little more on the outside of the group. He's a little bit of the comedic relief.
Which is weird because you're not funny.
Which is weird because I'm not funny at all. It's funny by saying that I sound like I'm just assuming that I am funny. I'm really humble actually. So he's a little outside of that from the group. But this season as well, we find out that he has some secrets of his own, and that kind of lead him to some tricky and perhaps darker places.
And of course, there's that ensemble cast. Were you guys able to become an ensemble? Did you become friendly very quickly?
Yes,
Yeah.
immediately, which was so great. Everyone that we work with is so generous, down to our guest stars. Everyone that comes onto set is just so game to work, and we really have a lot of fun.
And our stand-ins and everyone.
Everyone. Cast, crew, everyone. It's really wonderful.
Are you as surprised as we are as these scripts roll out? What could they possibly come up with now?
Yes. I know I am. I'm like, what
Meteor
is
strike.
going on?
Yeah.
Where is this going? Why? What's happening?
The dinosaurs are back?
Earthquake? Vampires?
Unextinct? Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Hey, thanks for joining us. Continued success to the three of you. And of course, we'll see you Thursday on ABC's How to Get Away with Murder.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ross.